now, David, don't say anything stupid.
Yeah.
But anyway, your partner was towards a volley of stiff ace, ace fourth,
I don't know what he was thinking, maybe. he
ace
got
king
scared
fourth,
of
and ace
the
queen
line?
fourth.
No,
Okay. Who had that?
Leibowitz, his partner, opened 2 hearts vulnerable. He had stiff ace, ace fourth, ace king fourth, ace queen fourth. The
right.
opposite 3 little spades. You can anyway. He
Oh,
got to
it's
4
fun.
hearts. He got to 4 hearts.
Didn't even try for 6.
Yeah, he bid 2 no, and then he bid
You get
4
lucky,
hearts.
maybe 7 goes down.
7 was lay down. His partner had king, queen, 6 of hearts, and a queen of diamonds. Levin Weinstein got to 6 hearts and got a push, but 7 was lay down. All right.
So Leibowitz is playing.
Well, everyone can hear us now. Got it. So is this what we're gonna watch? Well, Zach Grossack and Adam against, Zach and Michael Rosenberg against Gary and Billy should be fun to watch.
Yeah, we can put that on for now, and I'll mute and turn my video off, and just let me know if you want me to switch tables at any point. Or
Okay, we can stay on this because on the right side of the screen, it's a nice matchup.
So
Michael
Larry,
and Zach are one of the new hot partnerships.
it's gone 1-0 Trump pass to Billy Cohn. I would bid 3-0. It wouldn't occur to me to bid 2 clubs.
My thinking with 4-3-3 is never to use Stamen because it gives away too much information.
How about puppet statement in case you have a 5-4 spade fit?
Even that, I don't think I would do. I mean, they can double for the lead. They can not double for the lead. You give away your partner's distribution. So my thinking on 4-3-3 is 1-0 3-0. I know, ironically, Michael Rosenberg, their opponent, feels the same way, even more extreme. I've seen him bid 3-0 with a 4-card major and a double.
I just think with honors and 3 suits, that's just you could go down in 4 spades. When
Honors and 4 suits if you count the 10. So I agree with the Jack of Hearts lead. I know I preach forth from my longest and strongest, but when they deal me a Jack 10-9, it turns out a diamond lead would be horrible.
Rosenberg hurt his right-hand opponent bid hearts and he still led one.
Yeah, Jack 10-9, they deal you that for a reason.
I really tell you the truth, I might have led a spade.
Well, that's dummy suit, so that could pick up your partners.
I think I'd rather lead dummy suit than declare a suit, but
a Jack 10-9. So at the other room, 1-0 3-0, they lay the Jack hearts. So with hearts 3-3, they're going to have 3 heart tricks, 3 spade tricks is 6, 2 diamonds is 8. The club is right. You could work.
Use 3 tricks too.
Diamonds, it's not clear how to play that diamond suit at all. I think he's going to duck the opening lead. What do you think? At both tables, I think they're going to duck the opening lead.
I agree. They're going to duck the opening lead.
I mean, the general thinking in 3-0 is if you're going to lose a trick, lose it early. And it's not like any shift is going to annoy you. So, yeah, I think they'll duck the Jack of Hearts, win the next card, and work on diamonds.
You wouldn't be thrilled with the club shift, but it's not so easy to always find those shifts.
Yeah, and if they shift to a club, that's a trick for you. So
my screen just got much smaller. Was that something you guys did?
I think that's something Harrison did. Harrison, yeah, he's fixed there. Now it's back.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so they're going to duck the heart and oh no, Kohler won the heart. Could it have to do with the heart spots? Let's see. What if it's Jack 10-9 fourth and the other guy is queen and 1? Maybe that's why he took the ace, David.
Yeah, also they might play, a lot of people now play Rusinau leads from 4 or more. So the Jack would show Jack 10 third sometimes. He's going to play king of diamonds and a low diamond, and he's going to be happy about the diamonds.
Yeah, and he probably played them that way, maybe thinking if the opening leader is longer in hearts, that the other person's longer in diamonds. So, yeah, winning the first heart, well, interesting. I predict they would duck it, and he played the 10 of diamonds. That's not right, is it? Certainly not right here.
Certainly not right. And Leibowitz played a diamond to the 7, which also wasn't right. Nobody's doing anything particularly good on this hand. Let's see if God forgives him.
Well, they both got diamonds drastically wrong. And I guess I do understand winning the first heart because of the, missing honors, maybe crashing.
I think Leibowitz could be going down, and he better play a heart now. He's not playing this hand very well. And Kohler's
I know.
not doing so great either.
Yeah, but he's gonna get his king of clubs. Well, yeah, if they switch to clubs now. He hasn't set up his heart trick yet.
I predict if this is played 8 times, these might be the only 2 tables to go down. Leibowitz is not even setting up his heart. This is
Yeah,
bad.
he's just grabbing winners, which is,
Yeah, he's gonna get up to 8. Well, Kohler's not doing so great either.
well, he's actually, Leibowitz is still okay if he plays his heart now, right? He's gonna get 9 tricks. If he just plays a heart, he's not trying for 9 tricks, but if he played a heart, he was still gonna get 9 tricks.
right, he he's not playing this one too well.
Wow.
Makes you want to go back to the trials, huh?
Every time I do this, it makes me say, why did I stop playing? I didn't do stuff like this.
Well, Gary might still be okay. No, he's not. Well,
Not with a club switch.
he's
Oh, West has a problem. Well, yeah, West has to keep his spades.
He could throw the queen of hearts. He knows he doesn't know about the 9 of hearts, but he could get
Yeah,
it.
but I know, and now club switch.
Now a club shift. Club switch to the jack, or club switch to anything. Rosenberg now knows because of Stayman, he knows declares ostensible shape. Well, it'll be a push at 100, just what we thought.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. Harrison said he'll check some of the other tables for us. I agree with you that 3-0 is going to be making at most of them.
I'll say all of them. You want to put a dime?
All 6 tables better make 3-0. I'll say one other goes down.
Okay, now we know the over and under number. It's a half.
On the left side, we see a routine for heart contract. I don't think there's going to be much
Well,
in it other than East-West. Will they bid a vulnerable
Baker
4
has
spades?
what I would call a nice spade suit.
Yeah, so would they bid vulnerable 4 spades? They're off to that's 500. It's not exactly good colors for East-West to bid. I love to bid 4 spades over 4 hearts, but
Well, the question is, they opened 2 spades.
well, 3rd seed, I like that.
I think Adam has to double. He's just watched his partner play 3-0 trump.
Well, you might bid 3 diamonds.
Really? I wouldn't. I mean, you have
So-
to, or you have to get to.
And if you double and partner bids clubs, you would just leave it.
Yeah, I do have the king jack. It's gonna
All
go.
right.
I mean, most people play some sort of Lebensol here, but I would.
Well,
think
he's going to bid 4 hearts regardless.
You would hope.
And I'll predict he can't go down in 4 hearts. I'm going to go out on a limb.
He hasn't.
Oh no! Look, Rosenberg did not find the club switch. Is this going to be good enough? Now a heart.
Now he's
And
okay.
now another spade. Yeah, now he's okay. So Rosenberg had a chance to set it.
Right.
Oh, I
He's
don't.
known his partner had something in clubs. He kept his spade. He threw the queen of hearts away.
Yeah, I didn't dig into what was happening enough to know. So,
Well, now it's 7 out of 8 are going to make it.
all right. So he's going to make 6 hearts on the left because he's going to draw trump and throw a spade on the diamond and give up a club. And you should basically just, should see 680 very soon.
I agree.
480.
480.
Yeah.
An update on that first board. Joe Grew ended up getting the same jack of hearts lead and also went down 1.
Oh, no.
Ha!
Well, wait a
Great.
second.
But my
Numbers still
over under
a
was
half.
1.
Gary made it.
Yes, he did.
Well, actually, you see, Zach cleverly pitched the jack of clubs. He's giving the Clara a so-called idiot's finesse.
Yeah, so it was a bit of ping pong back and forth, but frankly, I didn't analyze Michael Rosenberg's decision to not find that club switch. I mean, maybe it was one of those cases where if declarer was. Wait a minute, did
He
they
ended
set
up
it
going
anyway?
down because he couldn't lead a
He was
club.
on, couldn't get untangled.
Right.
Right.
He couldn't get untangled, so maybe
Plus
Rosenberg
two
knew that.
diamonds, a heart, a spade, and a club.
So on the spade switch, it tangled him up. Is that what happened? So maybe Rosenberg knew that if that was the case, he couldn't make it
maybe
anyway.
your mother would have played it better. Duck the jack of hearts, win and play king ace of diamonds and a diamond, and don't worry about this hand. I'm still saying the other five made it. I well, maybe he's
For
gonna.
those who might not know, Gary Kohler and David Berkowitz were partners for many years.
And
So
Gary
David's,
plays golf with Larry all the time, and he will explain to him on the golf course why he took the right line. And
okay,
now,
so on the right, yeah, they did claim 480 on the second board. So on the right, it's probably going to end up a push. On the left, we have a 1-0 opener, 14 high card points, a 5-card suit, and South's going to be thinking slam for sure.
yes, but look at this, it's gone double to two clubs. And now North has the biggest
Redouble.
double in the history of bridge. Now, tell me the truth, would you sit for that sitting South?
No.
You was.
So is 6 spades, well, on the lay of the card, 6 spades makes, but it's sort of
What do you do with your diamond loser? Oh, stiff king of diamonds. Come on,
right.
you don't really belong there.
Well, the ace of clubs could be onside on a different
But
option.
now you know the ace of clubs is offside.
Right, but the ace of clubs wrong. Well, you could also have Jack 10 third, the Jack 10 of hearts could fall. Or a squeeze. So it's not a bad 6 spade contract.
I think you need the ace of clubs right.
That's the best chance for 6 spades, yeah, but it's certainly
Almost
reasonable.
no other chance, although on this king, stiff king of diamonds. Okay, so Adam Grosak is deciding whether to declare two clubs.
Well, wait a minute, not yet, because Jeff Faker might. Well, I don't think Jeff's gonna. Maybe Jeff Aker's worried, and he's gonna pull in front of him. I don't think so. He does have 2 clubs, but apparently East is thinking.
East is thinking that north-south must be, I think Grosak might just bid 4 spades now. Oh, he ran.
Oh, he ran to 2 diamonds.
I mean, I don't know what Grosak is gonna bid. 3 spades maybe comes to mind.
That might be Smolin.
Well, this is pro bridge. He can't bid 3 clubs to set up a game for us because his partner, you never know what your partner's gonna do. So Billy Cohn overcalled 2 diamonds. And you would think he'd still get to 3 hearts, but who knows? It might go 3 spades by Rosenberg and Billy might double that and get back to hearts. Meanwhile, Adam has doubled 2 diamonds.
Well, how does that do?
You have a button that says deep throat. It's off 3 diamonds.
Well, it doesn't say that, and I can't click it. Well, he certainly has to lose 3 diamonds, a club, and a lot of hearts. Well, the club can go on the spade. It's not that bad.
No,
It's. I mean, given the north south can make at least 450. I don't think it'll be that bad.
no, he's gonna take, he's got through, unfortunately, South is gonna lead. Oh, he let it trump. Yeah, that's good.
Well, now Queen of Hearts, Ace of Hearts, King of Hearts, Ruffle Heart. And
Yeah,
that's then just 2 trump tricks. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know.
and the club goes away on the spade.
Right.
A very good lead, I'd say, on this hand. I don't know if I'd be brave enough.
Well, you're the biggest not lead ace or ace kinger ever.
Oh, no, I'm the biggest leader Trump again. I know you and Michael write about this all the time. You must lead your trumps against double part scores.
Well, now he knows he has two natural heart tricks, so I don't know if he's going to give his partner a rough. He could just exit with the king of spades, which caters to his partner having two little
Right, now
spades.
DeClare hasn't set up his long heart yet either.
So how about king of spades? Declare wins the ace, throws a club, roughs
in
something to his hand, plays a trump or something. Yeah, he might not be able to get that long heart.
Right, Grossack should know DeClare is 5-6 in the reds.
Whoa, look what happened on the right. It looks like a misclick here. I don't think Gary bit five spades. Gary was complaining to me on the phone about the tablets
There goes
being a
the-
pain in the neck. All right, so they get the rough. Yeah, you're right, David. South did double three spades, and Gary misclicked apparently, and now they need a director and an undo, and
Maybe he's trying for slam.
yeah, right. Do you know, David, if the seniors is going to be with tablets or face to face?
I think everything is with tablets.
Because I hear a lot of complaints, and I know it's a huge debate all the time. But you know, people are misclicking, and then they want to take it back, and then they're saying, "Oh, you didn't misclick, you misbrained."
I played with tablets last year and it was not a problem. It was actually fine. You're in the room with somebody else, one of your opponents, and that's it.
What happens when you misclick?
You stop the play and you call the director.
And what if they say you didn't misclick, you misbrained?
Well, that's the same as what happens when Joanna Stansby says, oops, I meant to play the queen or something,
That's not exactly what she said.
whatever she said. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Are you allowed to say that on TV? So
you
Gary
did.
told the director, he's misclicked. Oh,
They
he-
changed it to four spades. That can't be right either. I guess it could be.
that
No,
could be right. He should.
choice of games.
It
But they're going
doesn't-
to play five diamonds. They'll
That's like
survive
five
that.
diamonds, yeah. You know, on some days, five diamonds could be a better spot if hearts are 4-1.
I don't
Five diamonds is
see it.
absolutely cold. Billy's wondering what he got himself into here. But he's gonna bid five diamonds, I assume.
So it looks like two diamonds doubled is going to be down only two tricks, so that's actually fine for East West. Unless six spades, well, six spades was going to make probably, so it's an okay result.
No one was gonna get there. Well, maybe if you.
Maybe after one no, yeah. After
I
one
have to
no,
admit, this time I'm giving 10-1 and I'm stealing. Kohler will open that hand to no trump at 14.
All right, I'll take 10-1.
I'm stealing a 10-1.
I'll take 10-1. It's kind of a yucky looking hand with all those queens.
I'm stealing a 10-1.
All right.
On the first board, 4 tables made 3-0 and 4 tables went down, but 0
my
imps were swung in any
God.
match.
Oh,
Wow, they went down twice in one match and the other match and made twice in both matches. That's funny.
If I went down on that hand, I would be shooting myself.
Well, maybe there's more to it than we're seeing.
Yeah, maybe. I know I would duck the jack of hearts to start life.
Okay, well, that's not clear to duck the jack of. So anyway, on the right, they're going to land in five diamonds, make 400 and lose two imps. On the left, East West look to have a 3-0, is it?
That's a 3-0, but that's a puppet statement hand. Oh,
Well, no,
that
East
is
has
open.
13.
Open the diamond.
So it's going to go diamond, a heart. Now, David, I got to ask you a serious bridge question here. East opens a diamond, West bids a heart. My grandma taught me to bid a spade. Forget the 3-card heart support for a moment. And I see players rebidding 1-0 and missing the 4-4 spade fit.
Yeah, when they're 4-3-3-3, the modern players will rebid 1-0.
Well, the modern players in the set I did this morning missed their 4-4 spade fit. What the heck is this? A diamond
No,
pass a
it's-
spade? Was that a misclick? That's gotta be a misclick. But now he can bid 3-0. That's gotta be a misclick.
Yeah, a better question is that if it went a diamond pass a heart to you, and your partner didn't bid, would you bid a spade? Now,
The way you lead, you told me you want me bidding, yeah.
red on white.
Oh, red on white, yeah, I would, because people steal.
My current partner, Jeff Maxtroth, would be screaming from the rafters
If you didn't.
if he didn't.
Yeah, well, you want a spade lead, and you also they can't double you for penalty anyways, so support double.
Apparently Simpson has misclicked and it's too late to go back.
Well, he wants to just get to 3-0 somehow.
Well, maybe he should have just bid it.
What's the alert to 2-0? Harrison's clicking it for us. By the way, Harrison Lupa's helping us. Game forcing ask. So maybe he's going to bid 2-0 and then 3-0. Is it possible he was just swinging? I can't imagine
Oh, so
that he
maybe
intentionally bid a spade.
that's impossible. You don't bid a spade. Well, that's not the way to swing. No, if you wanted to swing on this hand, you could bid a diamond 2-0 or a diamond 3-0. That would be legitimate swinging. Okay, you have a hand that looks like a 13 to 15 no trump, right?
And why would you want to bid a spade when you know it's probably a 3-0 hand? It's not like you're going to gain anything.
I'm sure he misclicked, but
So if he ends up in 4 spades, I don't know if he can survive that. Probably not. Maybe.
so they played 5 diamonds making. I think he misclicked. The way I would like to swing if I thought I was an underdog would be to bid 2-0 with that hand. I mean, it's not the end of the world to miss a 4-4 heart fit when you're 4-3-3-3. If it went a diamond, a heart, 2 hearts, you would
Oh,
bid
shoot.
3-0.
I lost my bet.
Oh, come on. It wasn't even
By
close.
10-1.
You could have gotten 1,000 to 1.
All right, 1-0 by North, and now Billy's gonna certainly be interested in slam. If David, I bet you agree with me. If they said South, you get 1 call for your life. Wouldn't your call be 6 spades?
For sure.
Yeah.
But he's played with Gary before. He's probably closer to passing a no trump. Okay.
So 2 clubs might or might not get doubled. It did get doubled. I'm not so sure. I don't think I would double because I have so many leads I can stand. It's not
Okay.
like I'm dying for a club lead.
You have to double.
Well, are you dying for a club lead?
Yes.
Hmm.
But you're not dying to have it go redouble. I wonder how 2 clubs doubled and redoubled.
So David, if we play again, I'm going to do it your way. Fast shows. Fast shows a stopper because you told me that's the right way, even though our notes said it the other way.
It shows a stopper, then you redouble to start things away. And then, but one
Well,
thing.
redoubles business though. Redoubles business.
Kohler bid 2 diamonds. He's
No
lost.
major.
Well, that's true.
And no, but club stopped. No
Yes.
major, club stopped.
Well, he does have club stopped. I don't know what Simpson is thinking about. He might be thinking about calling the director to say he misclicked 4 rounds ago.
Well, he wants to just bid the final no trump now.
No, he's bid 3 hearts, which asks partner for what doubleton he has. With luck, his partner will bid 3 spades, 3-0 to show a doubleton, but he won't. He'll bid 3 spades to show a doubleton club.
Well, now he bids 3-0, saying, okay, I know you have a doubleton club, and armed with that information, I want to play 3-0. So I think he's trying to figure out a way to get out of his misclick. I don't think I'm going to teach a class on this.
So at any rate, if 2 clubs gets doubled and you don't have a stopper, the general rule is you never want to be declaring. So every response is to stay and get switched.
Right, fast shows. So they've used Smolin, and now Kohler is going to bid spades. So they're going to be in spades from North. And if they get to 6,
they're on their way to 6 spades here.
yeah, if they get to 6, so they're going to get the 9 of clubs lead, and he's going to certainly rough it. And
He's
he'll
gonna
trump
play-
a heart in his hand and knock out the spade, and maybe he'll play for a club diamond squeeze that, no, that's not enough tricks. I think he's gonna need the singleton king of diamonds.
Kit Woolsey did not double two clubs, and the opponents ended up in six spades. And Bramley led a diamond, and on a diamond lead, you actually can't make it anymore because you have no entry back to the north hand to finesse the diamond because West will rough it. So you end up having to lose. Or maybe, can you, yeah, you
Well,
keep,
A diamond lead against six spades, you can win the ace, queen
First
of
of all,
hearts,
you know-
ace hearts, rough heart, queen of spades. Yeah, I see the problem.
and if you save the queen of hearts as an entry, you can never rough the fourth heart.
I see the problem. So it's possible the double dummy would say, oh, look, they ended up in four
Yeah,
hearts
they've been
somehow.
4 hearts. Well, they had their choice of 5-1/5 that split bad. So he found out he was spawn had short.
Well,
Double.
somehow he passed his partner in a cubit, basically, because he knew. Because can they survive four hearts is the question. Very exciting.
Hearts is better than 4 spades, and they might survive it. The diamonds are beautiful.
Last train. So he passed his partner in last train. So Jeff Akers sitting there playing in his last train, four hearts, wondering where the misclick was. It turns out the misclick was earlier. So,
Who bit
I think-
hearts first?
but
Yeah.
notice hearts are 5-1, spades are 5-1.
Well, when you have no 8-card fifths, typically no trump is a good spot to be. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Leibowitz with Queen Jack 9, fourth of clubs, decided to give his partner a heart rough. with
Spade
it.
rough.
Spade rough.
He thinks his partner's void in spades.
Yeah, but what's the difference? He's roughing with heart tricks. He's roughing your spade tricks with his heart tricks.
Well, I don't think anyone ever taught you the logic of this auction and
But
how to
you-
defend it.
You got Queen Jack 9, fourth of clubs. Let's lead it.
Like, so now with that friendly lead, even with the bad break,
Well, now we can go back to playing no trump. He could play ace, king, and rough a club, play a diamond to the 10. I don't know if he's gonna do that. Let's
ace,
count.
king, rough a club, draw a
Two
trump.
spades, 2 diamonds, 2 clubs, and he's got 10.
Well, he doesn't have the two spade tricks because that gets roughed. How about ace of clubs, king of clubs, rough a club, draw a trump, play
Wow,
another spade.
No,
So I think he's okay.
Billy passed 4 spades.
3 spades, 4 clubs, cubit, 4 spades. All right, so Kohler and Cohen are going to make 450 or 480 and win 4 or 5 imps. 6 would have been more exciting to watch, but they're in the right contract. They don't belong in 6 spades on this auction at all. Kohler has the worst hand ever with those clubs wasted.
Yes, and Billy would know if he had redoubled 2 clubs. I'm really surprised he didn't redouble 2 clubs.
Also, his partner didn't control bid over 4 clubs, didn't even bid 4 diamonds. So I like their auction to stop.
Well, I guess when you've seen enough of Gary's bids.
Okay, so they'll make 450 and win 4 imps. Now on the left, David, I think he's going to make it ace of clubs, king of clubs, rough a club. Well, so much for that.
No,
But he's going to develop the diamond.
gonna play a diamond to the queen, and he's gonna play another diamond, maybe. But let's see. No, now he thinks he's got 10 tricks.
Ace of clubs, king of clubs, rough a club, draw a trump, right? But even when that doesn't work, he's still okay. South has a long club, but that's it.
Well, they can rough out the ace of spades. I think you're right, but I'd have to look at it.
And North can't get in. North can't get in. So that seems to me he's going to lose a heart and a chick in the wash.
But wait a second. He plays ace of clubs, king of clubs, and roughs a club. Okay. And now, well, this is gonna help him. He played ace of clubs, king of clubs, and rough a club. He's gonna draw a trump.
Right.
And
And then
then
he'll play a spade to the ace. South will
But he
rough
can
it,
rough.
cash a club. Yeah, South will rough it, cash the long club, and then declare
he
against
has
the
the
last
jack of
two.
spades. Declare against
The North doesn't. Because North will have an entry.
Yeah, North has the club to get in with.
Right. So he's going to have to do something smart here,
I
which he
think
probably won't. He's going to, I mean, if he roughs and places diamond to the 10, he'll be okay, but he's not going to do that, right?
he needs to do that.
He's going to draw a trump,
You better play a diamond right now.
but he won't, right? Yeah. He doesn't know hearts are 5-1. So North just has to keep the good club.
and he's gonna have a good spade.
Right, and yeah, Simpson could have finessed a diamond, but why would he, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. Once
Well,
again,
could,
if I went out on the limb and predicted this hand was in 3-0 with 7 tables.
I would take the 3-0s. It's gonna be in 3-0 at all, every other table, 3-0 making.
Well, yeah, Zach might bid 2-0. No, he bid a heart. A heart's normal. I mean, if I was swinging, I would bid 2-0. Kohler will bid, Gary will bid a spade. And it'll go
And then a support double,
as 2 spades,
support double.
whatever.
No support double. I mean, no overcall.
God. Well, you know, Billy likes to have your bids. I'm glad we watched this match.
Well, some of the matches weren't. This was a fairly close match compared to. So I watched Nickel the first set. Levin and Weinstein and Greco and Hampson just had an incredible set. They were 59-0.
Wow.
Diamond, a heart, and no trump. So another non-spade bidder. Well, there's one pair in 3-0, David. Club leads probably likely and probably best.
Yeah.
Even though, yeah, and declarer has 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll work on diamonds, and diamonds are very friendly.
Right.
So can Simpson survive this year in any way possible? What if
I don't see how.
there's no way out at this point? Jack of hearts.
Only if Leibowitz throws the queen of clubs away, which he should not be doing. Leibowitz. I think.
Yeah, and from declarer's point of view, he could still survive here if his spade and his diamond cash, but they
You
don't.
know, when I do things like this, I say God doesn't will me to survive. He's now down.
Well, so it's a gift of 10 imps to the Leibowitz team.
The bridge has been, shall we say, a little on the erratic side. I think he's just, I mean, a diamond to the 10 looks better than a spade to the queen, but I don't know. You sort of want to take out South Century if he has 5 clubs.
You're on the right side here.
Yeah. Don't you want to, the left side he's down.
Well, he can't tell how the clubs are breaking. He can't tell if they're, he can't tell if they're 4-4 or 3-3. So
Right.
yeah, he can either play a spade to the queen or a diamond to the 10, which both are, he'll survive either one, but he doesn't know.
I sort of feel like a diamond to the 10 because maybe South will rise. No, he's not going to rise.
So here's
Oh, he's going to play some hearts.
4 hearts going down on the left as predicted. So Michael Rosenberg playing 3-0 is one of the great declarers of our time. Certainly someone you'd want playing a hand like this.
Oh, so he's playing a diamond from dummy thinking that North will go up.
Reasonable.
That's interesting.
And if North doesn't go up, he can maybe go back to spades if he
Yeah.
does DM.
How many, by the way, how many of the great declarers of our time do you think could take 4 heart tricks with king third opposite ace queen jack fourth?
What are you saying?
I'm saying even my my Aunt Tilly could do it. All right. So
Ken, on the left side of the screen, I saw it flash up. Ken accepted the call. I don't know if that was a director or what they're talking about.
all right. So what do you think South will open on 35? Is 3 hearts in the game for you?
I would say that's normal, current expert practice, favorable dealer, wouldn't you? I would say the second choice 4 hearts, not 2 hearts. Hope none of my students are listening.
3-0.
3 hearts, 3-0. Yeah, modern bridge at its finest.
Yeah, and that'll be it, right?
Yeah, he shouldn't pass. I mean, he should pass, and I don't know what I would lead. And 3-0 is sort of the normal contract. But white on red, if South doesn't
if he
preempt,
opens 4 hearts, Larry, he
that's
will probably buy the hand.
yes. And I think it's okay to 4 hearts is quite effective. It's hard for them to come in.
Hard, I
and-
know, but I really hate those queens on the side. I would
Yeah.
not- Queen, Jack, 10, 6 of hearts and Queen, 5 of diamonds, I would agree with you 1,000%.
Mhm.
That queen of clubs, always, my partners have, Jack, 10, 9, 4th. Or something, it's always something bad.
Yeah. So 3 hearts, 3-0, and 3-0 might look weird to everyone with a 14 count, but the general rule is when they preempt on the 3 level and you have some opening bid with stoppers, you just close your eyes and do it.
It's not just a 14 count, Larry. The ace, queen, 9 of hearts could be good. Your partner could have the 10 of hearts. The hearts are good for you. And you have a 5-card suit.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's worth more than 14.
Don't want
although
it to
the
go
Jack- yeah.
double and let them lead the king of diamonds.
No.
But
There's an expression, it's dangerous to bid, but it's also dangerous to pass. You just hope your partner has like a flat, if your partner puts on a flat 11, how are you going to get there if you don't bid it? So it's
So
very dangerous.
do you think Billy Cohn will open 3 hearts? I mean, he's an old fashioned guy.
Yeah, but 6-5 favorable deal. Yeah, I think he will. I would think almost all of the field. I'd say there'll be more 4-heart openings than 2-heart openings. How's that?
So Aker did well. He's gonna say, I hope I don't have too much. And Doug is gonna say, don't worry.
Yeah, he hasn't even made this yet. What would you lead, David? Would you lead my hearts or would you lead your spades?
I honestly, I think I would lead my spades.
That costs,
Well,
but it was honest.
it's not gonna, honest and stupid. And by the way, how is 3-0 not gonna make? He's gonna lead the jack of clubs. He's gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah, the club suit's quite friendly. This layout is such that you could play it for,
Maybe he shouldn't
Mm.
lead the jack of clubs. Maybe he should lead low towards the jack 10 twice, playing north for king, queen, 9, 4th.
It's
that's-
not, it's not clear how to play the clubs, but if you do lead the jack, you can
You
lose
will-
only one.
But I think low to the jack and low to the 10 might be right. So he's led a heart.
Yeah, it's not clear at all how to play it.
Meanwhile, how's Rosenberg doing in 3-0? He hasn't taken a diamond play yet.
Well, he did play the diamond to the queen and ace. So he can't really go wrong on this layout, right?
Right, he has to decide whether to play a diamond to the 10 or a diamond to the king. Diamond to the king is for 3 diamonds. Diamond to the 10 is if the South has ace, jack, 9, 4th. When he has 5 hearts and 4 clubs, he's much less likely to have that.
Well, he can also play a spade to the queen. That's his other choice.
Yeah, but yes, one thing he knows is South is short in the pointeds. He looks to be 5-4.
Yes, looking at just East hand, this is very annoying. I don't enjoy this sort of thing when I play
Okay.
bridge.
He's got some headache.
Yeah, it just gives me a headache and I don't enjoy it. Sometimes, no matter what you do, it'll make, and no matter what you do, it'll go down. But when you
Well-
can make it, it's so frustrating.
Well, he's gonna play a diamond, and I think he's gonna see South's diamond, and if it's the jack or the 9, he's okay. And if it isn't, he'll play I guess he'll play the 10, but that's just a guess.
He's going after spades.
And now the 9 comes up. He might decide to squeeze north in diamonds and spades. That might not work.
Well, it's not really a squeeze. I mean, he could always finesse the.
Well, he doesn't know who's squeezing what. He could end up playing South for jack 9 double than his spades. He
So
could-
David on the left declared did start clubs with the jack, so he's gonna Now it's just gonna be a cakewalk.
I think there's a chance Rosenberg is going down here.
So what do you think he might do? Win the king of diamonds and cash the hearts and then try to guess what to do?
Yeah, that's certainly.
So he wins the king of diamonds. He cashes the hearts and then he'll play a spade and he has to guess what to do.
Right, here comes the 9 of diamonds for sure. Well, I shouldn't say it. If they're playing upside down count. Okay, so Rosenberg now thinks he should have played diamonds.
Well, Gary's gonna have to throw his other diamond anyway.
He's gonna throw a diamond and a spade. And Rosenberg is gonna decide what to do. I think he's gonna take a spade finesse, but it certainly wouldn't have been a lot of fun.
Right, now he's gonna have to guess.
He's 4-2 to play his spades at worst to the 10.
Well, he knows South started with 5 hearts, 4 clubs. And if South was 2-2 and spades and diamonds, he's gonna, and it's the jack. That's against the odds, though,
Right,
to play him for specifically jack and 1 spade, right?
4-2. He's really, these have been some tricky, oh my goodness.
Oy.
There was also
Wow.
that Gary didn't overcall 1 spade, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We might not have played him.
That's true, but still, king jack 4th was 4-2 more likely. What could his reason have been to get that wrong?
Saw the 9 of spades. He must have thought that was an honest card.
It was.
So Simpson.
Yeah, oh,
very
spades,
pleased with that.
interesting.
Simpson will be very pleased that that's no swing.
So David, do you want to predict that the other 6 tables will be a push and 3 no making? I'll say yes. I'm not looking. Harrison can look for us.
Well, I'm gonna guess 1. I'll say yes. I think
3 no making in all 6 tables.
yeah, but a lot of the times because they're gonna open a spade. They're gonna
Overcall the spade. All right, so we see the same auction at the other table. 3 hearts, 3 no. That'll be popular.
And yes, 3 no made it the 5 other tables it played with a combined 4 over tricks between the 5 tables.
And what about the 6th table?
The 6th
hasn't-
table has not finished yet.
Mhm.
So Gary, you must be thinking about doing something. But
No,
no?
how could you take action here?
Well,
Would it occur to you?
Billy Cohen's never bid on less than a 10 count in his life. So you got 10, he's got 10. He's gonna pass. He could bid 4 hearts. He could be right if your opponent has a really good heart suit and the player has a really good diamond suit. Or club suit. If it does go 4 hearts, oh no, he passed. He's thinking about what he's gonna lead. Meanwhile.
Okay, we have a new deal on the left. Looks like a normal 4 heart contract. Can north south save in 4 spades? We always want to know that. Yeah, not really.
If they want to lose a lot of tricks, they can save in 4 spades.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a rough. It doesn't look
2
profitable.
roughs, a spade, a heart, and a diamond for starters.
Yeah, every time you look at a 4 hearts on a 10-card fit and the other people have spades, you have to investigate it. So strong club by West on the left, negative diamond.
So
And-
Kohler did lead a spade, by the way. And as usual, you would look around and say, if I had opened a spade, would you have let a heart?
That's what you would say.
Yeah, well, I'm nasty. I'm mellowing in my old age. So Zach Rosak is playing the clubs that way in case
Right.
Queen 9.
Well, also, especially after that very favorable opening lead, why not? He's got nothing to worry about. So East is splintered on the right, on the left side of the screen.
Yeah, well, that doesn't do anything for the ace king 4th suit.
No, and his partner showed 0 to 7. That 1 diamond bid should be alerted, right?
It was alerted.
Oh, I don't see the blue A.
0 to set, it's the little, I don't know, it says it was alerted.
5 card splinters. So yeah, West is going to bid 4 hearts opposite a 0 to 7. And it looks like a very boring 650. You can't guess the diamonds wrong. It'll be 650. All right, David, here's one for you. I say board 36 on the left will be 650 8 times at 8 tables.
No takers,
You agree?
100%.
That's a lot of percent. How about in the
Well,
local
that's not
duplicate?
quite correct. There is a 680.
Oh, man,
Oh, 680. How can there?
I can see it, I can see it. 10 of diamonds lead to the ace, diamond back. Now you have a roughing finesse against the.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So
So,
Yeah, it was the 10 of diamonds lead and a spade switch, and then yes,
yeah,
Roger.
instead of the queen of spades lead, right? With the 10 of diamonds lead, you can make 6 hearts.
Yeah.
So at match points, that would be
I
exciting.
don't think I would lead the 10 of diamonds. I think as queen of spades is sort of a normal lead.
He's leading another club from dummy. Well,
And he's not even taking a safety play. Well, Billy shifted to the 2 of diamonds, so.
still kind of weird. Why wouldn't he put in the 8 of clubs? None of this matters. Just over tricks.
You've never won or lost a match by 1 imp?
I don't think so.
Wait a second.
I've been in overtime.
Wasn't there a famous overtime hand? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in overtime many times.
Well, if you've been in overtime many times, I'm willing to bet that you've won or lost a match by 1 imp somewhere along in your career.
Ooh, here's the 10 of diamonds lead on the left.
Another
So
boring.
they have the same over trick. I don't mind the 10 of diamonds lead. I mean, they're in a contract you probably have no chance to beat by just going normal. So maybe you'll get lucky and find like ace, king in a rough or something and a trick at the end. I actually think I don't mind the doubleton diamond lead there. Yep, so it's going to be 680. Maybe we should bet on a lot of 680s.
You could bet on the scorecard going 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 0. Well, Doug is just wasting time now.
So when these guys play on tablets, you're sitting in the same room as one of your opponents.
Right,
So
there's
sometimes-
there's a line across somewhere that you can usually see. I can't see it.
And you can sometimes you just turn to your opponent and say, do you have the king? Okay, and you claim 10 tricks. Oh, do you have this? All right, I'll claim 11 tricks. So
Well, he could have just claimed. You know, right now there are penalties for slow play. And they're automatic. And even if you have finished on time, you can still get penalized for slow play if you've taken more than your share of time plus some. So if I was Simpson, who can be a slow player, Simpson and Aker, a hand like this, you could just claim. You could just say, I'm playing you for the 10 of diamonds, the queen of diamonds, and get the hand over with. Instead, if you saw in the other matches, there are a lot of slow play penalties coming around. It's very difficult. It used to be in the old days. Remember when, like, it was a Norman Kay playing, and somebody was playing against him, and he was playing for an overtrick on the last hand, and they were in a penalty situation, but it was going to be all Norman's fault. Is he supposed to just, say, okay, I claim 4, or is he supposed to play for an overtrick and put Norman into a situation?
active ethics would say to just play normally. So this deal on the left looks very extremely boring. 1 club, 1 spade, 2 spades, even I wouldn't balance. Well, I might. What about the east hand? I'd consider bidding with the east hand, or would you, David? A club by north, spade by south, two spades by north. It's very dangerous, but
It would,
if you know it's gonna go all past though,
yeah.
you do have 5-4 in the unbid suits, but it's dangerous auction to come into.
Well, you are favorable, but non-vulnerable does not mean invulnerable.
Would you have overcalled a diamond? But
Yes.
I would. 3 kings, I'd get in there.
I would have overcalled the diamond for sure.
Mhm. And then West would get me compete up to 3 diamonds and we wouldn't be defending this 8-card fit. You know how much it bothers me, David. How would you say that's the thing that bothered me most when we played is when the opponents played in 2 of a major and they had 8 trumps?
Yeah. If they were playing in 2 of a major and they were gonna make 230, that's one thing. But if they make 110, you're a very unhappy boy.
Yeah. How did we let that happen? Why didn't we push them to 3?
Yeah. But I remember some of our teams. We'd win 6, win 6, win 6, and then we'd lose 9 because we went for 500. And they'd say, "Oh, we don't do that." You say you don't do that all the time? I said, "No, you don't do that, just the times when it's wrong."
So
No.
3-0 finally limped home on the right, and this 2-spade contract is lost the first 3 tricks, and he'll lose. Actually, he can pick up the spades now. He'll lose a heart trick. And we're going to see on the right whether it's 650 or 680. So these deals aren't exactly exciting. So this is the first day of a 2-day match, 120 boards. This is board 37. 120 boards is forever and ever and ever. I had one of these matches once where I think we were up down 110, then we were up 90, and then we lost by 5. It's a marathon.
I think I remember a match you and I played against, maybe we were up 130 imps, 125 imps with 32 boards to go.
And we lost 80 in the 3rd set. In the
85.
Yeah, I remember that.
If we wanted to concede.
That was a gut punch.
And we didn't play so bad. Not as bad as that. All right.
Yeah,
so-
we went back to play the 4th quarter, but we hung in. But that's a gut punch when you lose 80 something imps. So 1 heart, 4 hearts, a little heavy for that, but okay. I'm fine with it. Singleton and ace.
Some people play 1 heart 3-0 as a mini splinter, or 1 heart 3-0 is a good, sort of a good 1-4. If I had a good 1-4 available, I think I would do it. I mean,
So on the left, he did pick up the trump suit for no losers other than the rough, and he'll come to his hand, lose the heart finesse, and make 140.
oh, he didn't. He just, oh yeah.
Yeah, he played a spade to the king and ace and took the mark finesse for the jack. And he'll lose the heart finesse and make 140. And hopefully we'll get to something more interesting. So Gary has led the 10 of diamonds, so that'll be another 680.
Never predict. Something happened on my okay.
All right, so on the left, we have a new deal, which, let's see, doesn't look too exciting. Well, it looks like a part square deal. North-south spades, east-west have hearts.
Well, here's your chance, Larry. It's gonna go club past the spade past 2 spades. This one I would double.
Yeah, it's similar situation, equally
Not similar.
dangerous.
You have a full opening bid.
I know, but the other guy was 5-4 in white. This guy's 4-4 in red.
He will battle. He will bid. My prediction. And all that's gonna happen,
Well, if he doubles, I would bid 3 spades with north. That's like a bar bid.
right, but 3 spades is going down. It's gonna lose 2 hearts, a spade, 2 diamonds, and a club. 2 spades can't even make.
Well, you were wrong, David. West passed, but I agree with you. I would double. Can't let them play two spades, which is what's gonna happen.
Right, and now the question is, will they make it? A hard lead just beats it routinely.
I-
Oh, wait,
Well,
yeah, a pitch doesn't help.
no, and I was gonna say West could get end played, but
It's got club exits.
now there's a heart lead. Well, I'm thinking if they let diamond, 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 and they never played hearts, he'd have to unblock his queen of clubs to not get end played.
Yeah, okay.
That's strange. The guy put up the king of hearts. Should I explain why that's strange? And they're not going to underlead the ace, but they might underlead the queen from queen 10-9. So you should never play the king from dummy. That's just
So Rosenberg
very
did
poor.
not overcall a diamond. There's some peculiar bridge going on.
Yeah, to play the king of hearts from dummy is just
Although not
ridiculous.
overcalling a diamond is a matter of style. I mean, we would get in, we live for it because I go club, a diamond, a spade, double showing hearts, and now we get the hearts.
Well, look at this. West's balanced with 3 clubs. That's very dangerous. That's easy to get doubled. I mean, if North has some clubs.
Right, I'm surprised, but he knows his partner rates to have,
Some clubs because he didn't double 2 spades and only has 2.
and he's gonna get her favorable spade lead too. He's gonna come close to making 3 clubs.
That's funny. Look at the spade layout, David. The king and the dummy and the jack in your hand, and they lead the 10 from queen 10-9 fourth. This is why you don't put up the king to the player on the left side of the screen with my name.
Okay, Zach Rosenberg, I will give 1,000 to nothing. Okay,
Zach, yeah, you don't put up the king. Let that be a lesson for some of the newer players.
Gary didn't, well, his spades got raised. I understand the spade lead. The queen of diamonds could be an attractive lead too.
Mhm. So meantime, on the left side of the screen, we expect 2 spades is going to have to go down. It's just, which must mean East-West can make something,
Yeah,
unless the law of total tricks is really off.
Zach Grossack is gonna save some points. He's gonna lose 3 diamonds, a spade, and a heart, and a club. 3, 1, 1, 1. He's gonna go down 100 and win an imp. So how would you feel about playing one of these 8-day events four-handed?
Impossible.
Yet the
Maybe,
Simpson team
maybe.
is good.
maybe when I was 20.
Oh, was that 60, 70 years ago?
It's not that bad. How old are you, Harrison?
12.
19.
19. Okay, when I was 19.
Yeah.
Can you, Harrison, do you need to sit out? Can you play all 60 deals, no problem? Would that bother
I
you?
don't know. I was talking to my partner about Chicago and saying how I wanted to get 6-handed, but he told me I'm not young enough to complain. I mean, I'm not old enough to complain
Not
about
all enough. That's
Something
funny.
funny that happened here. They got 2 rounds of Trump in for the defense, and he's not gonna rough a spade and dummy. Or maybe he couldn't get to his hand. Right, spade low.
So you're
Ace,
saying he's going to go down an extra.
yeah, a spade to the ace and a trump shift. And now he can't get back to his hand to rough a spade. You could lead a heart to the king, they duck it, the heart, they win it, they play another trump. Yeah, he's going down 3. Forget about that. And
So indeed, 2 spades went down 1, and I guess East-West would have, let's see, and I think they can only make 2 hearts, possibly.
well, all those jacks get in the way. They're off a heart and 2 clubs and a spade, right?
And a rough, though. But was the rough with a natural? Ace of clubs, king of clubs, rough a club. I don't know.
The clubs were 4-3, Larry. I think you're looking at the wrong hand.
They weren't 5-2.
On 38,
Yeah.
they were 4-3.
Oh, right. They were 4-3, right. So they can make 3 hearts, 140.
You're so happy. Sell some more.
9 tricks, 7, I don't know. Close enough. I'll find a reason if it didn't work. All right. So on the left, 1 no, I would not come in vulnerable. I would definitely West came in vulnerable,
Well, it's
not
showing
me.
4-card major and a longer minor.
So now North needs to know how to
Simpson's
get
been
to
a-
hearts.
Sim's
Look at
been
the
a little erratic.
Look at the East hand, your partner double, I would leave that in. I don't care what my partner has. I expect he's gonna have 4 hearts and a
Let me
long
tell you something.
diamonds and we'll kill him.
North is gonna, oh my goodness, North passed.
Yeah, because he doesn't expect them to leave it in.
Oh my goodness, this could be a bloodbath.
Yeah, he left it in and I don't see where South can go, but now might West actually find the spade lead? I don't know. It's possible he might, because his partner left it in. What does he know from that? I don't know what he knows from that. I think he's gonna lead a 4th best diamond.
And declare is gonna take 2 diamonds and a spade, and that's about it. I don't understand not removing this double.
Well, South's not gonna remove it.
North.
Well, maybe he didn't know what they play, but he didn't expect it to be left in. I don't blame you. Expect them to take it out, right?
Well, just because they say that's what it plays doesn't mean they're gonna play it there. Meanwhile, Doug has 0.0 and he's led a diamond to the 9, but the dummy should be some solace to him.
I think Declare is going to play the king of clubs. Try
Yeah,
to get.
how's he gonna do? He's gonna lose 4 spades, 3 hearts, a diamond, and 2 clubs, 3 tricks.
If he plays the club, East might find a spade shift. What do you think? And let's see, 4 spades, there's 7 tulips for 9, dime for 10. So what's that down? That's giving him 3 tricks, and he could just knock out the diamond and get 3 tricks that way. So we think it's going to be 1100, right?
Correct. Well, let's see. What if he just plays a diamond back? Doug can't play any more diamonds.
So East discourages in clubs. Yeah, there's the king of clubs. So that's not going to help. Now it's just the routine 1100. So on the right side of the screen, David, Zach did double 2 spades, as you suggested would happen. East but 2, no scrambling. They're going to scramble into diamonds and they're going to make it, right? They're going to make 3 diamonds. They're going to lose 2 clubs, a heart, and a spade. So they're going to make 3 diamonds for 110. Oh, North might bid 3 spades.
I think North will probably bid 3 spades.
Expecting 9 of them.
This would not be a law violation. Expecting 9 and 8. No, Gary didn't bid it. Maybe they raise on 3 a lot.
Yeah. So this is, at match point scoring or border match, this action by East West is crucial here, not settling for the 50 and getting the 110 is huge. Here, it'll just get them 2 imps.
Uh-oh. I have to ask you a question, Larry.
Yeah.
On the run of the spades,
Does he get squeezed?
Yeah, I
No,
don't think so.
no. He's going to get one more trick eventually. Well, he just got it now.
So he's got how many tricks so far? 3.
Is he going to get one? He has no more tricks, though. If West now has to win this and play a major, and the defense has the rest now.
How can West not do that? It's partnership to
Right.
take.
Well, he's not going to play a diamond. West isn't going to play a diamond. So, yeah, they're going to take the rest now. Very nice result for East West there.
Yeah, you have to know what you play over those Meckwell, those Woolsey doubles. Because some people would play redouble says, let's get them. But most people would play system on over most doubles. But if it could be penalty, you play a different system.
So East West, do they belong in 4 spades? That I'm guessing that's. I mean, it's only 620, not 1100, but I'm thinking it's 4 spades, trump lead. Yeah, I would think 4 spades is pretty easy. Yeah, so it's kind of, even if Grossack and Rosenberg reach 4 spades, They're gonna lose like 10, 11 imps.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Simpson
Simpson
just-
threw a heart winner. Oh,
Well, I
boy.
think that was Ager's fault. He should have.
He should have played the ace of hearts first. Yeah, he should have played the ace of hearts first. They blew a trick. That was a big trick too, because now they're only gonna get 800.
That was like an 8-imp trick.
Yeah, 800 instead of 1100 is a big difference. Very, yeah, Akers should have played the ace of hearts first. Very
Would
careless.
that be a good play if Declare had the king of hearts? Let's see what he knew. Declare had king, queen, jack of diamonds, ace of spades is 10, king, jack of clubs.
Yeah, he should have known anyway. He should have known his partner had the ace of hearts. Not to mention the way he's played the spades from the top there at the end. Yeah, so since they both, I blame them both for that extra trick, letting that trick get away.
This is not good. Bridge.
Very careless. Oh, that's ugly.
I have to get ready for dinner. Let me see what I have to tell my wife.
Dinner, I'm getting ready for bed.
Where is she?
All right, I'll handle it from now.
No, I got.
So we have to get up to board 45.
I think.
They're playing 15 boards times 4.
Yeah, up to 45 boards.
And then there'll be another 15.
Right.
All
Are
right,
you
so
doing-
yeah, go
Wednesday
ahead,
night?
Harrison. What's that? Yeah,
Are you doing
no, I don't know who's doing the 4th set.
Okay.
Okay, so on the left, 3-spade opening, fairly normal, 7-card suit, not full. South, I would just pass. I don't expect to make a game opposite a 3-level preempt, but South could bid 3-no or 4 spades, and he did bid 4 spades. And well, spades break. Oh, actually, on this layout, 4 spades is going to make. Yeah, opposite a preemptor who has their bids, I'm fine with bidding game. Not even clear which one to bid. 3-no has merit. Very friendly layout. I mean, you kind of, if spades are 2-2, it's an okay game. But spades are 2-2 and the diamonds are incredible. On a normal day, you'll lose 2 diamond tricks and at least 1 spade. So that's why it's sort of on 2-2 spades. But on this miracle diamond holding, you lose only 1 diamond trick. I'm sure that's less than 1% odds. And Declare might be tempted to do loser on loser play here, win the ace of clubs and run the jack of clubs throwing a diamond. That's got some appeal. Or he might just play center trump, but he can't go wrong on this layout. It's extremely friendly. All right, so on the right, where north-south were supposed to be down 1100, west sensibly didn't come in. East came in with a Michael's bid, because north's 2 diamonds showed hearts, so east's 2 hearts show spades and a minor. Very, very good hand. So west is going to bid 2 spades, and I think east is committed to bidding again. Oh, well, west showed a sign of life, so they're certainly going to reach 4 spades now and make it. So it'll just be a small loss for the Leibowitz team instead of the 10 imps they were supposed to lose.
I'm back. You got me for 10 more minutes.
Yeah, so on the right, David, east, west are going to reach 4 spades. Michael made a Michael's bid, and west showed a sign of life. So they're going to reach 4 spades and lose only about 5 imps or 4 imps instead of the 10 they were supposed to lose. And on the left, if here, I can give you a question without you knowing. If I open 3 spades, second seat white, pass 3 spades, pass, what would you do with 10 and 1, ace 10 4th, king 3rd, and ace jack 10 4th? Would you
think about it?
What if I was dealer white?
White, red,
Yeah.
I would pass.
Okay. Well, South raised to 4 spades, and it was sort of it was on 2-2 spades. And they were 2-2. And then look at the diamond suit on the left. That's the miracle for an overcheck.
Double thing.
Yeah. So raising was right.
Yeah, it's got two ways to win.
Maybe,
you'll-
maybe they make 4 hearts.
Yeah, who
No.
knows?
So from Leibowitz's points of view, though, the way he's played this, he doesn't know. I mean, he could play a diamond to the king and the ace, and then if the queen of diamonds if both diamonds are wrong, he's going to go down.
Well, what, he could take a heart finesse too, right? It looks like. But he's gonna run out of trump soon.
Well, he should be playing. Oh, there goes the queen of diamonds. So that's that.
I think he's just thrown an overcheck away.
Yeah, he tapped himself out. Now they win the ace of diamonds. See, they play the king of clubs, and he can't. Well, whatever. It's just an overcheck. I know I could lose a match by 1 imp.
Never happened.
So 4 spades. I've been in worse contracts than 6 spades.
Well, yeah. But you don't have enough trump. A 4th trump and dummy would be worth so much.
Well, in this layout with the king jack third of clubs falling, probably it would take a spade lead to beat 6. He's going to go ace of clubs, ruffle club, heart to the ace, ruffle club. Yeah, I think he is going to make 6.
Even with the 4-1 spades.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they can't.
He'll make 680 and lose only 3 imps. I guess 1100 would have been 9 imps.
Is there anything to be said for taking a club finesse?
Not on this bidding. He opened 1 no. South opened 1 no.
And no, I wasn't watching.
So declarer gave up his overcheck on the left.
And now he's playing the next hand. That's quite a 3-spade opening, but you might have opened that too. To show a good hand, Zia style.
So it's going to go on the left, pass, a club.
Would
and
you open that a
voice.
club in 3rd seat, or would you open that a heart in 3rd
I
seat?
would open a heart, but in 3rd seat, yeah, because
You don't like to
he
open,
might.
but if he opens a heart, it's gonna go 2-0. The auction's gonna just take off.
And North opened 3 hearts.
He opens a club, it'll go with diamond, negative double.
No jump. We didn't think of that.
4, 7, 10, 13. Well, he's white on red, and he knows his partner. Didn't
Well,
have,
last time he opened a no jump, he was on his way for minus 1100.
yeah, he won't go for 1100 here. I'm surprised, well, maybe Simpson didn't have a good bid to make. He's gonna end up playing 1 no. On the queen of clubs lead, he's gonna take 2 clubs and 3 hearts is 5. And I've been in worse 4 hearts than this one. But more likely he's gonna just make a partial. Okay, what do you think Gary's gonna open?
3.
3? Okay,
They play sound.
how boring.
You know him better than me.
Yeah, I think he'll open 3. But if this was in Master Solvers, there'd be votes for 3 and for 2 and for Danny Kleinman would pass if he's listening.
And he votes for 1.
Mac might open that one.
There, 3 spades. And Billy will raise because they play sound preamps. This isn't 7 to the jack. He should not come in
Also-
facing a past partner, especially.
Would double with facing. a-
No, I wouldn't double regardless.
Yeah, how would you like to be playing 3 clubs doubled? You want to
You
say
mean-
hello to your newest Florida resident? sitting right next to me. You can see him in here.
That's Billy Pollock.
Yes, yes. Hello there.
I could tell from the shirt. Hey, Billy, welcome to Florida.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
He played in the imp game today. He only
Did he
made
win
a
money?
mistake- He made a mistake on every other board, but he probably won money anyway.
No, I lost the three of us.
Oh, Billy passed.
Wow. Well, it's not like game is great, but
No,
it's, certainly on this layout, it's great. I understand passing. In fact, that's why I asked you, David, what you would do.
if I played with Gary, I would probably pass. More trouble coming up over here.
Hi there.
That is world champion Lisa Berkowitz. Hi,
Get one more hand and then I have to leave.
what's for dinner?
We're going to Mia's. A restaurant you've probably never been to. It's on
You'd
the
say
corner-
that about any
on the
restaurant.
corner of the Turnpike and Atlanta,
Atlanta.
next to Starbucks in case you're hungry.
Yeah, I have a kitchen.
All right, so this should be one it should be he'll make 5. And he'll hold the loss to what is it, 6 imps?
Mhm. Meantime, on the left, one no trump's gonna make a lot of tricks, which these tricks he would have loved to have in one no doubled.
Yeah, except he had a lot more aces this time. What do you think of that one no opener? Third seat white.
It's, we wouldn't do that. It's just
You and I were
operating.
discussing whether we should open one club or one heart. And he
If your
found,
partner bids 3-0 with some flat 10 count, you've just thrown away a part score swing. I mean, it's just not, but he's playing with his, he's playing professional bridge and, it's got good work.
So at any rate, he made 3 no trump.
That works.
So he was happy.
Yeah,
He
if the
had-
opponents get in, and they could be in clubs and do okay.
Well, if he opened one heart, it would go 2-0, and God knows what would happen from here. Okay, so South has another potential week 2 bid. I
I
myself,
know you would not. David would not do it with queen empty 6th.
no, but the question is, if it goes 1-0 pass to me. I think it
Absolutely.
counts.
Absolutely. And West will open 1-0 and North should pass.
Well, East might say he likes that, he might transfer the diamonds, 1-0 is 14-16, I think. So let's say East bids 2-0. How do you, and West says he loves diamonds.
Yeah, so I would get to 3-0, which is definitely worthwhile, vulnerable at imps.
You're gonna get a spade lead and you might make it. 5 diamonds, a club, a spade, and 2 hearts.
Yeah. And besides, one day I saw the king of diamonds on side. I mean, it's a wonderful, vulnerable 3-0 for East West
So the winning ants action was to open 2 hearts.
to get the lead.
Get the lead director with your queen empty 6th.
Mhm. And then you have to not block them.
Jeff passed the no trump.
Wow.
I think that's a little. So he's gonna end up in 3 diamonds, or they're gonna end up in 3 hearts. And 3 hearts loses 2 hearts, a spade, a club, and a diamond. It's now 1.
I'll say Billy Cohen on the right does not open 1-0 trump.
Yeah, genius. I think he opens a heart. But we've been wrong before. They open the club. Aker probably thought he had enough to make 1-0. They play 14-16. Would you try for game if you played 15-17? Or
Well,
just,
I would just want to be in diamonds regardless with 6 of them. I would just transfer to diamonds anyway. And the partner said he liked it with 14-16. Yeah. So on the right, Gary's negative double guarantees exact for at least 4-4 in the majors. So it's South just has to choose one of them.
Rosenberg bids 2 diamonds.
Normal. South is going to bid 2 of, I think I'd bid, I don't know, might bid 2 spades and then later I can bid 3 hearts. Case partners
Whatever
5-4.
it is, it's gonna go 3 clubs by Zach, and they're gonna end up in 3 of a major.
You know, on the left, and incidentally, those are brothers, in case anyone wants to know. Zach Grossack on the right, as west is the brother of South, Adam Grossack, on the left screen. I assume 2 diamonds shows 1 major.
Yeah,
North will pick hearts, pass are correct. And now he's should bid 3 diamonds. And now Simpson might change his mind and bid 3-0, opposite 6
Yeah.
diamonds, king. And a card.
begged you to go with them. All right, I have to be running. What's going on at the other table? 2 diamonds, 2 spades, 4 diamonds. Zach Grossack in action. So
That's
they're
kind of strange because his LHO's a past hand where, I mean, it's not like his opponents are going anywhere.
he's gonna go for 100. He's gonna win enough.
All right, well, have a good dinner. I would have come if you asked me.
Oh, it's
Now you're
not too
jealous.
late.
We still have room. Let's go, honey.
All right.
Thank you, David.
See you, Larry.
Let me know when our next
Bye, Billy. Enjoy Florida.
Thank you.
Get used to dinner out with the Berkowitzes.
when's that when he's living so far east, he's almost in France.
I don't know that it's worth doing this because I don't think anybody's listening.
You gotta find out if anybody's watching. All right.
See you, Larry. We should do dinner sometime.
Ask David ask David, thank you.
Okay.
Ask him about me and dinner. Say hi to
Well,
Rosie.
I know these things. Maybe just you and your lovey.
Say hi to Rosie.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
And right now we have just over 100 people.
Well, I'm told you can't tell, like, because some are on Twitch and some are on Love and some go in and some go
Yeah, there
out.
might be more. I'm just looking at the Twitch. It says 110-ish, but there might be more outside of that. There might be.
It's such a shame. I mean, there's millions of bridge players around the world, but it's so hard to just even know. Okay, so on the left, East did back in with 3 diamonds, and that will be an easy make. So it's just a question of what happens. It'll be interesting, Harrison. I don't know how many people have played this yet, but to see how many 3-0 by West making 3 when you get a chance, if you want to check on that. I think we might see some 3-0s by West making 3.
Yeah, on 42, we have 1 3-0 making 4, and 1 2-0 making 3. The 3-0 trump was made by Ish and Finn. It went 1-0 past 3-0.
Well, not the 3-0. I understand that. He has 2 10s, a 6-card suit. North leads a spade, and you win the king and finesse into the safe hand, and it's very easy.
Mhm.
Okay, on the right side of the screen, nothing too exciting. 4 diamonds is going to go down. Went down 2, so 2 imps for the Leibowitz team. And now we're synced up. Both tables are playing board 42 at the same time. So let me ask you, Harrison, since you've replaced David, when you play in the Junior World Championships in Holland, are you going to be face to face or using tablets?
It's going to be tablets. Yeah,
And do you prefer that?
I much prefer cards, very much so. But
Yeah, there's a lot of debates about that on Bridge Winners, pros and cons.
yeah. Yeah, I played with them in December and they were okay, but I still much prefer cards.
Yeah, almost all the players say they prefer cards. They like the face-to-face element. They like to hold cards, feel cards. But of course, the argument there, there's a lot of arguments for the electronics in that it is the best way to stop cheating, and also
Yeah.
it's less work for the director. You know, they don't have to make boards. It's less equipment. It gives a better record of everything. So there's a lot of pros and cons,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
feels
a
a bit,
little like, yeah. Go ahead.
it feels a bit like if we're playing on tablets with not even in the same room as our partner or opponents, why are we not just playing at home? What's the difference?
Well, you would need a monitor, right? Yeah, if you're at home and you have someone monitoring it.
Which,
So
yeah,
you
you
don't
wouldn't want,
usually-
I just mean in the sense that it doesn't feel much different than just being home if you're not even in the same room as your partner and opponent.
Right, and it's a social game, and
Yeah,
you know, it's a little like politics, though. You'll have people in the extreme camp on each side, and then you'll have people more towards the middle.
yep. Yeah, there was originally I think they were supposed to in the last National in New Orleans have an event on tablets, but there was a lot of complaints, so they switched it to I think they only did
Basi-
one round as a trial round and the rest on cards.
Yeah, that was the Vanderbilt, and the players complained too much. I know Jan Martell, who's, you know, we want to thank her for putting this together. She does so much for bridge. She's one of the main proponents for electronic.
Yeah, it does have its benefits. And here two spades is probably a range ask. So it looks like, you know, yeah, he
Well,
does show minimum.
yeah, I'm showing a minimum, but now it's possible 3 diamonds will change the nature of it. I mean, there's a lot of,
Right. From what I know about the system, it's probably no way to ask. I think they probably play, well, I guess maybe two no trump. I would guess they play
most
two no
people
trump
play
as
puppet,
puppets
yeah,
came in.
yeah.
And so that there's no way for them to ask about the diamonds.
Yeah, there's pros and cons to any system. Over one no, you can't have everything, and the modern way is to use 2 no as puppet and 2 spades as a range ask. But the main thing is just pick something you and your partner remember and live with it.
Yeah.
No perfect system over one no. Okay, on the left side of the screen, we have a new deal, and East West have how many points between them? East has 6, 10, 15, 19. West has 6. So you would expect them to reach 4 spades
Yeah, it looks
and
like make.
to lose a spade, a diamond for sure, or sort of a club. Yeah, it looks like 4 spades is a make.
Yeah, you might
First
have a,
glance.
oh no, with the king jack doubleton of clubs, I guess even if you need to, you can eventually set up the 9 of clubs by force.
Right, you should lose only 1 club trick, and the hearts are 3-3 in case you. Yeah, it looks like 4 spades will have no problem. So strong club, a negative diamond showing 0 to 7. East will bid a spade. The West
Mhm.
will show some sort of spade raise. I think they're going to have no trouble. Now in standard, it would go spade, and West would probably just say 2 spades. So 1 spade, 2 spades, 4 spades.
Yeah.
King of diamonds lead.
What happened here? Oh yeah. So yeah, Zach will have no problem making a couple over tricks.
Yeah, they'll make a lot of diamonds and maybe 1 imp swing or something.
Oh, and someone commented that they're actually using Chromebooks and not even tablets. So I played on the tablets. The Chromebooks probably have a bit of a nicer feel to them.
I was told by Gary, who the player we're watching here, that the one they gave him on Monday didn't work, and that's what delayed the event half an hour, that they
Yeah.
couldn't find him one that worked. Another drawback to electronic, let me
Yeah.
point out, I'm not, I'm in case anyone wonders, I'm not extreme, but I prefer face-to-face. But I do understand the argument for electronic.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if there's a major system problem or something with if the boards are actually. I mean, I assume there's just no way they if some like if the Wi-Fi goes down or something. If the
If they have a fallback, like, is there a fallback? Do they have cards? That's a
I
good
don't think so
question.
because the way the rooms are set up is that the rooms are not, there's not even table set up. It's just two people per table.
Right, they probably didn't send screens and bridge tables, so.
And probably not even cards.
There's
So
no
I
fall, so
assume-
there's no fallback.
I
They
assume
have to get it to work.
Yeah, they have to hope it works.
Now, of course, I do a lot of teaching on cruise ships, and it's a logistical headache for us to ship tables and chairs and boards. So,
Yeah.
if we could do electronic on cruise ships, I would love it. But I know my demographic. Most of the players, they're in their 70s, some in their 80s, and they're used to face. It's social. They definitely want cards and face to face.
Yeah.
All right, so they did reach 4 spades. I suspect on the left that the 2 diamond bid showed 3 card. Yeah, 3 spades and 5 to 7. That's the way I played it with David. That's a very common method in a strong club system.
Mhm.
So fairly, these deals have been quite dull compared to some of the other sets I've watched.
Yeah.
I expect, can you put up the scoreboard, Harrison? I suspect there's not a lot of swings going on. Let's look at the scoreboard of
For all the
whole-
matches?
of every, yeah, let's see. Let's come back to this, take a quick look at all the matches. Well, it's higher scoring than I thought. And our match is 11-9, 20. The bottom match at the bottom, Rosenthal Bramley, has a lot of imp scored considering.
Yeah, there was the 1 6 spade hand which went down on the diamond lead, which was a big one.
Yeah.
From earlier. Do you want to stick
ma-
with Lebowitz?
No,
or
we'll
do you
go back.
want
Let's
to
go. Yeah, let's
closer?
go back. We might as well stick with this.
Yeah.
And at the table match we're watching, there's been very few swings because sometimes both tables had a bad result on the same deal. So they were pushes.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the left, we're watching a pretty easy 4 spades, and on the right, they're probably going to get 1 spade, 2 spades, 4 spades, and not much going to happen there either.
Yeah. Looks pretty.
So 2 more deals, and then it's a very short break, right? And then the 4th set.
Yeah, I think the 4 set might be a 15-minute break starts. Yeah.
Okay, and we're on a half-hour delay.
Right. The
from
players, I'm
the
sure, are
live.
already playing the 4th segment, or maybe
Right.
just gonna start it very shortly.
They're probably at the bottom of the hour. They probably just started it.
Yeah. Yeah, 7:15 Eastern, I think, is when the
Was there?
broadcast starts up again. 1 speed.
It's going to go 1 spade, 2 spades, 4 spades, you would think, unless East could be thinking, could there be a slam if my partner is, say, 5 clubs, king, and king, queen, 3rd of spades? Yeah, but that's magic. That would be magical.
Yeah, hard to find.
So normal king of diamonds lead, it's not like I love king, queen empty. I'd like to have king, queen 10 or king, queen, jack, but there's nothing else. It's not like from leading from the 10 or the queen. Oh, he chose to lead from the 10. I would have led a king of diamonds. I'm simple, try to build some diamond tricks to go with my king of spades.
Yeah, and this lead should take care of any problems Declare might possibly make for himself. Seems like there's no way on this lead to have any problems.
Yeah, although he might be worried about a singleton club, so maybe he's going to play ace and a spade.
Yeah, here it wouldn't cost, but actually here, I guess at both tables you can probably make 5 because you can ruff a heart and you can discard your club losers if you need to. Here at this table, they can discard a diamond loser, but you can't get rid of both a diamond and 2 clubs.
Yeah, although that requires playing pretty wide open because your entry to
Right.
the dummy is the 3rd spade. So I don't know
Right.
that it's going to work out to set up the hearts and get there. So on the left, Declare won the diamond and returned to diamond. This is the kind of deal where, hey, if everything's friendly, simple, it's no problem. But and we can see that there's really no danger lurking. But at the table, these deals use up a lot of brain cells, because you're trying to figure out how to make it. What if spades are 4-1? What if the king of clubs is wrong? And so there's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Just not that interesting to watch.
Yeah. When everything's in the right places.
Yeah, if the cards were wrong, we'd be saying, well, this is why he should do such and such. And, if you really want to analyze, well, you're supposed to, we should be trying to figure out how to play 4 spades, but it's complicated. It's not clear how to play it at all.
Yeah.
Now, North could make a discovery play. He could put in the jack of clubs and find out where the queen is. That's sometimes a good defensive strategy.
Yeah, the one concern might be if partner is queen 10. Well, it looks like they lead fourth best, but even then
You
partner
can
maybe
block
the
them.
queen 10 fourth.
You block them. It's more done with king jack third. You
Yeah.
put in the jack. Okay, so declares let a low spade towards the queen.
That would have been
Now,
First
that would
one.
be your play. Okay, well, now he's gonna probably want to come back to his hand to do that again. Because if spades are 4-1, he doesn't want to lead a spade from the dummy now. So he's gonna probably come to the ace of a red suit and lead another low spade.
right.
Now, he doesn't know if clubs, since they lead fourth best, not third and fifth, he doesn't know if clubs are 4-2 or 3-3. If they're 3-3, no problem. And if they're 4-2, there's a very good chance it's doubleton honor because South with Jack 10 fourth might have led the jack.
Well, what would South? I'm not too familiar with fourth best leads against suits. With Jack 7 third or 10-7 third, would they be leading the deuce?
Yeah,
They would only need second best, so they would. So you don't really know if clubs are 3-3 or 4.
right. Except,
and there's maybe a concern
Poland,
that
they lead second best.
it could be. I guess you can't. It could never be 5-1 with the 2 of clubs lead.
Well, it could be a singleton too, but right,
But
left.
North would have king jack 10 fifth and probably would have put in the 10. I would assume.
Well,
Maybe not.
could be a singleton too, but right, it can't be a singleton king.
Right.
So he's probably thinking the clubs are going to be okay, that he won't lose that fourth club.
Yep.
Right, so back in the other room, which is taking a long time, they've kind of taken the same play in spades. I guess South exited with a club. South was in with the diamond, exited with a club to the king and ace. Now the same spade to the queen. On the left, another low spade.
Yeah, I think I would have played a spade to the queen at trick 2 because I'd be worried if spades are 4-1. If it comes to a position like this, if Adam had king fourth of spades, say, maybe he could lead a diamond if spades were 4-1 because you've given them the entry already. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but that's why I would have played a spade. Trick 2, like Michael.
Well, you can't go too wrong emulating Michael Rosenberg's line.
Yeah, that's
So here declarer no longer has the chance for the heart suit. So he just needs clubs 3-3 or the honor to fall, which it will.
yeah. Here
He will not lead the 8 of clubs. That would be fatal. He should not lead the 8 of clubs. You never know. I'm trying to think, could it be right to lead the 8 of clubs?
I don't think it could ever be.
Well, what if North?
he did lead the
did
8 of
lead.
clubs.
Oh boy, what if North had king jack 10 fourth?
But you could
This
just lead a club to the 9 if
to
you were
the-
planning on doing that.
Yeah, but now you'd lose to doubleton honor on your left, although the guy did shift to 1.
But
I-
doesn't the 8 also lose to doubleton honor? Or
No,
maybe
because we'll go 8 low honor and
Yeah,
then
if
you
you're gonna
can
duck it
finesse.
in both
So,
hands.
I mean, I don't want to be too hard on him for leading that 8 of clubs, but certainly, it didn't feel right. It
Yeah.
certainly was fatal here. I'd have to think more about it, but I mean, it loses to the layout we just saw.
Right.
And I don't know that it's going to gain enough times. I honestly would have to think some more about it, but it certainly worked poorly.
Yeah.
Well, Rosenberg has not fallen into that trap.
Also, Adam did shift to a low club at
The
this
6, I
point.
think.
The
The
7,
7.
yeah.
He should be the
So he
7.
couldn't have 10-7 or Jack. I mean, he could theoretically, but it doesn't seem likely.
No, so maybe he thought it was 7 Doubleton and he thought North had King Jack. But like you said, he didn't have to lead the 8 if North had King Jack 10. So that was costly. We've seen a lot of costly tricks go away here.
Yep. This one here looks a little more interesting.
Well, let's see, 4 hearts north south and 4 spades
Four
east
spades
west.
east west. 4
One in-
spades. Looks like it will go down no matter what.
Well, the diamonds are sort of friendly, although you can't really. If you lead the 10, let's say trumps are
sorry,
drawn
yeah.
and you lead the. Well, if you trumps are drawn and you lead the 10 of diamonds
Well, he
and it
can
goes
play the Jack,
Jack,
then Queen King, but
but there could be a
chances.
strip the hand thing. The diamond suit's interesting. All right, so on the right, Rosenberg's in no danger now. He is going to draw trump and maybe just claim, maybe play around for an over trick if he can do it safely. So it's going to be 10 imps to the Leibowitz team. All right, so west open the spade, north's going to pass. East is just going to be 4 spades. So now south, I think, is going to want to come in. It's dangerous.
It's a kind of a nightmare.
Yeah, he's either going to double or bid 5 clubs.
Yeah.
He doubled.
And I think North is probably gonna, well, I don't even know.
Not clear at all whether, if you do pull, I think you should bid 4 and 2 places to play. If I were on lead, I might just lead the king of diamonds and that would take
then
care of that.
Yeah, that makes it easy.
That's kind of an attractive lead when you know your partner's got some points. And I don't normally like to lead a doubleton king, but on this auction, it's got a lot going for it.
That is the only possible way it could make, though, is if it goes king of diamonds and he sees the 8 and doesn't imagine that the 8 is South's lowest playing upside down and he switches, and then he might end up making 4 spades.
You got king of diamonds leading a switch, would certainly be disastrous.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rosenberg's about to claim his 10 tricks and a 10 imp swing.
So it is passed out.
All right, so now if he doesn't lead the king of diamonds, okay, so
Yeah,
now it's going to get interesting because there could be a strip, an end position. I don't know if declarer though can strip the hand. I don't think he has enough entries and trumps to do it.
But even if they set up a heart pitch, it doesn't seem like it would do too much.
No, I want to strip the hand and then play the 10 of diamonds.
Right. But
Well,
yeah.
Click the double dummy. I'm gonna say it's down on the
I
left.
think it's down as well, because I don't think you can rough
Yeah,
hearts.
yeah, you can't do it. But that's double dummy. East West have been a little careless here, and I mean, we've
North
seen
South.
it's north south, right? There's been some carelessness, so let's see.
Yeah.
And when dummy leads the 10 of diamonds, it's not so easy for South to play the jack. That's not a normal everyday play
Right.
that you would make.
What do you think South is going to bid at the other table if East?
Well, I think East will bid 4 spades because he bid with an almost identical hand earlier, so that's probably in the range. And I think I like double. I wouldn't pass. I just think it's too easy to get stolen from. You could have a slam. I mean, I have to bid. I think he'll double. And I don't know what Kohler will do. They kind of had a very similar auction that ended up in committee and was all over bridge winners on Monday.
Yeah, I saw that one. And so we'll see if,
So Leibowitz might make a mistake here, like he might win. Okay, no, I was gonna say he might win the king of hearts and shift to the king of diamonds.
and yeah, and at that point, that would be another way to let it make. I can't imagine Adam shifting to a diamond at this point.
Well, that would certainly be fatal.
I wonder if a
Well-
heart matters. If it matters which, it doesn't seem like it matters which heart you play if you do play a heart, so.
Right, he's gonna have to definitely cover the 10 of diamonds with the jack, that's for sure, and he's gonna have to play a heart now. I assume if you click on double dummy, it's gonna say he has to play a heart.
Yeah, I assume so. Oh, a club,
Oh, no, a club, a rough
yeah,
and
because you
sluff is
can't
okay.
even if you get a diamond pitch and dummy, you probably get some type of.
You can't handle it, yeah, but I don't think he's gonna give him a rough and sluff, that
Yeah, I
is
don't-
not
I don't think so either.
something you would do. I mean, he already knows it would be. Oh, does he know it'll be rough and sluff though? When ace of clubs, rough of club, he doesn't know yet. That
Yeah, he
declare is
doesn't
out
know
of
for sure
clubs.
yet.
So South on the right just bid 5 clubs. And his partner is going to be delighted with that.
Does 5 heart, if he bid 4-0 and over 5 clubs bid 5 hearts and not 5 diamonds. Oh, 2 places to play. Oh, so this is 2 places to play or the weaker way to get to 5 hearts. So a 5 heart bid right away would have been a stronger, possibly slam inviting hand. I haven't seen that before, but
Wow. Well, 5 clubs would have gone down on the singleton heart lead, right? Heart lead. And
yeah,
I don't think he meant it that way. Who makes?
well, he alerted. That's what he alerted
Oh,
4-0.
right. He bid right. Okay, so he bid a weak 5 heart bid. Okay, so 5
I was
hearts.
thinking, why bid 4-0 if you're just going to bid 5 hearts anyways, like he did? But this is, I guess, the way for them to show the weaker bid, which I think standard would be. This would be a stronger way to bid it.
Yeah, well, both most expert partnerships have discussed this, and there's actually a reason to do it one way over the other way, but I'd have to really try to jog my memory to remember the reason why one way was better than the other. But there was a good reason. I just don't remember which way that was. All right, so they're
Yeah.
going to tap the dummy now, and 5 clubs would have been much simpler and calmer to play. All right, so now here on the right, we on the left, I lost track of what happened.
So it
what
went
did he?
when he won the heart, he played. Oh, he played the 8 of diamonds, which actually gave away the contract. But West played the queen, thinking that Adam might have had ace king.
Oh, so he did shift to a low diamond from ace jack, and West got it wrong.
Right.
Wow.
Maybe West was thinking that he would never shift to a diamond from the ace jack or king jack 8.
Or for his double.
Yeah. And yeah.
Wow. So it was like a reverse psychology almost.
Oh, someone in the comments made a good point that if you bid 4-0 with clubs and hearts, if you bid 4-0 and you mean it as a slam try, but partner bids 5. Oh, sorry. If you have clubs and hearts and partner bids 5 diamonds over 4-0, and then you bid 5 hearts, it's not clear that it's a slam try or that you meant clubs and hearts. So it's a little bit nuanced.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
So this is going to be another big swing a nice swing anyway, to the Leibowitz team, who's starting to kind of pull away a little bit. Oh, 120 board match. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. North South is definitely going to have to lose another heart and a club.
Yeah, Declare's going to be excited when this Jack of Hearts wins, but then he's going to get the really bad news, and
And yeah.
I guess he won't get tapped out. He's going to be down only 1 because now he can play the king of clubs. East can get his heart trick, but that's all. Yeah, so he's going to get out for down only 1, which might have been okay if 4 spades made.
Yep.
All right, so on the left, East opened no trump. I see 14 points. Yeah, they play 14 to 16. South is presumably showing the majors.
Yep.
We used to over this, like try to be scientific, but a lot of times these days you just bash to 3-0 and you don't say where your stopper is and you let them guess what to lead.
Yeah. And here I know that people play pass over the double is suggesting two clubs doubled instead of picking a major.
Right, and 2 diamonds is diamonds and redouble is pick your, there could be in some big trouble here, though. I
Yeah,
mean,
this looks like this could go bad.
Right.
This could be.
right, West is playing for penalties, so I think they have a chance to collect a big number here.
Yeah, it's 2 spades double. Looks like you just have 3 spades and the ace of clubs if they lead trumps. Just 4
Hopefully
tricks.
they'll take all their tricks this time.
Yeah. Well, they could lead the ace of hearts, in which case Declare might be able to get some roughs and not do too poorly. But I would assume a trump lead is pretty normal.
Yeah, then declare a good rough a heart. Take 3 spades, a rough, and I go, that's 800.
And the 2
He
spades.
might, oh, he didn't double.
I assume East.
I mean, he
would-
could double and lead trump. If he was going to go after them, I would think he has the hand to double because, he knows he could double and lead trump and just take a million tricks. And he has 3 of them. So I think West could have easily doubled.
I think East will double, knowing that West has the hearts, and expecting a spade lead and just pulling the trumps, and West's hearts will set up.
I wonder if they even know if this is forcing.
Yeah.
So now on the right, 1 club, 2 clubs, Michael's.
And there was a director call on the previous board. I wonder if maybe there was a tempo issue. On the, oh no, it was, I guess, a misclick or something. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, so there's probably some argument about tempo on the previous 5 heart contract.
All right, so 2 spades doubled, should lead a trump.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, you don't want the person on your left to trump a heart. There's an absolute 100% trump lead.
Yep.
So with the trump lead, king of spades, ace of spades. And yeah, he really should take only the 4 tricks. This should be the 1100 they should have had on the other board.
Right, it'll be 1100, or if he leaves the ace of hearts, probably 500, maybe 8. Probably 5.
So it's taking longer than I would think, but I mean, there's some general rules against double part scores. Generally, you lead trump, but this auction, absolutely for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
what's Declare going to do with his hearts?
Yeah, exactly.
And what's the urgency to take the ace of hearts? Dummy's broke, and you have what, 15 points? Your partner is 15, roughly, is 30. Oh, terrible.
Yeah. So this one's actually
Terrible.
going to be another escape for him, where he's probably only going to go for 500 because he's going to be able to rough 2 hearts and will probably actually win imps.
Wow.
And here's kind of, you were saying where it went 1 club, South bid 2 clubs for the majors, and called the director and bid 2 diamonds, which I assume shows the majors, where it was probably a misclick, but some would claim that since it's a convention, it might have been forgotten and might have been a brain slip instead of a.
Yeah, and that's what worries me. Wow.
So this is not going to end up being so bad for North South. And actually, this is the last board in both rooms.
Yeah, and getting back to playing 4-handed, the Simpson Acre are playing 4-handed. This is their 3rd straight day playing 4-handed on these tablets, which they're not used to. And I'm going to use that as their excuse for this really ugly set we've seen. Now, on the right side, it looks like 2 spades doubled.
So, and I would be willing to make a large bet that Michael will lead the ace of spades.
Mm-hmm.
Or the king.
I agree.
If it gets passed out. normally doubling Michael's and then doubling again would be penalty. So I'm
Yeah, I'm
Michael's thinking
surprised.
about-
He probably his spades are so good, he can't believe it.
Yeah.
So on the left, Declare is just trying to make sure he gets 2 spade tricks. It's
Right.
almost a sure thing, but
Yeah, the 9 of spades was in dummy, so you're 100% if East has the 8, but you have to figure out.
he's almost sure to get 2 spade tricks, but he's trying to be careful.
Yeah. Here we can see it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, this is the last deal. So Harrison, thank you for running the show and then pinch hitting as a commentator. You did a good job.
Yeah, thanks for letting me commentate. It was great to commentate with you for the last 3 boards.
You're much nicer than David. David would have said a lot of nasty things. You were too polite.
I try. But
So
yeah.
thank you. And also to the people who set this up and Jan and everyone behind the scenes making this possible. We thank you. There'll be 15 more boards tonight for some of you. Actually, this morning for some of you, maybe in Australia. And then we have another, how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more days before we have a USA 2 team to go to it is in Morocco, to Marrakesh.
Yep. Michael's still thinking about
The double of 2 spades.
2 spades. Maybe he thinks, well, I don't know what he's sure about. 2-0, so he pulls it
Oh, wow. We let them off the hook.
off the hook.
So they'll play 3-0 and make whatever and gain a small swing instead of a large swing.
Yeah. And they'll be able to take 4 heart tricks knowing that South has all the hearts. So this will probably end up making.
Oh, though they might get the diamonds wrong, knowing that.
Might get the
North has
diamonds wrong.
diamond
That
line.
is a good point.
4, 5, 6, 7. It's not just a matter of over tricks.
Oh, this
Whoa,
is
what
not.
happened here? Whoa, 2-0.
This is a bit surprising. 5
5 clubs. What the? 2-0. No, that's 3 hearts.
Maybe he thinks that because Michael pulled what he thought was a penalty double, that Michael has
That
shortness.
spades are a problem. Oh my goodness. And Kohler's not doubling because he doesn't want them to run to 5 now. What an accident this is. They're going from winning 4. Hi, Michael Camel. You just come into one of the biggest accidents ever at both tables.
Yeah, 5.
Michael's muted. East West went from getting 1100 to getting 630 to getting minus 300. Wow. Brutal.
Here, I'm unmuted. I can now.
But
Talk
maybe you're
about-
speechless. Maybe you're
Yeah,
speechless.
well, I actually watched this board at many tables. It was very, very interesting. Some of them started 1 club. A lot of players play 1 club, 2 diamonds as majors. okay, with the south hand. So I saw one club, two diamonds double. And then how should North react to that with pass being a suggestion of playing there?
Yeah, North should probably pass.
Right. They did at one table and then the defense went quite awry and only got 500. It was 1100 if they defended right. So here, what happened that they couldn't defend two spades? I see. It was the hard one because they each had three.
Yeah, but West doubles with 3 and East folds
Right,
with
and
ace king
he's
fold.
right. He shouldn't have folded. He shouldn't have folded. Yeah. He took the easy way out, except it didn't work out that way.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, maybe it would have ended the auction if he jumped to 3-0 or something. I don't know. But,
And
yeah.
at the other table, in this match, Michael, Doug Simpson was on lead against two spades doubled, had an automatic trump lead. Didn't
Right.
get his 1100,
Right.
but he's gonna win. He's gonna win 14 imps. for
Then
that.
imps for his 500 from
Wow, this was
yeah. That was
this is
quite
a-
the final board of the set. I'm sorry to have interrupted your set. I didn't mean to. I was
No,
here for the next.
you didn't interrupt it. I was done. I was ready to say goodbye because I didn't want to. I didn't want to watch them play a boring 3-0.
Well, they didn't.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, it's an accident to be forgotten. They are up 37 before this board, so they've had a decent set, huh?
Well, only because it was people were making mistakes. It was very
Mistakes, right.
depressing. Yeah, it was a very bad, but
I
poorly
see.
played set.
I see. Yes, I've seen some of that, and but one match I watched yesterday, I thought they were pretty good. I'll tell you, which up to a point, which was the Shireson versus Bramley match, and it was on all day because that was the one close match. So anyway, in any case, all right. Well, it's nice seeing you, Larry. I'll let you finish up or say your goodbyes, and
You too, Michael. I'll
right.
leave with the prediction that 5 clubs won't make. All right.
He's a good
All
declarer,
right.
He's one
Yeah.
of the best, but this one
Thank-
might be tough. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
All right, and I guess we can end the stream here. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it.